Do you think your Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 is a bit sluggish? Well, Hennessey has a solution, the new Demon 1700 twin-turbo boasting a whopping 1700 horsepower. Yup, you read that right, 1700. Hennessey is creating a special department, Hennessey Special Operations, dedicated to crafting exclusive, high-horsepower rides for their most discerning customers. Only 12 of these powerhouse Challengers will ever hit the roads, so it's not just fast, it's super rare too. How does Hennessey achieve such mind-blowing power? Performance. The Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 packs the most potent punch in the Dodge lineup, thanks to its supercharged 6.2-liter 8-cylinder engine. This powerhouse required a comprehensive overhaul, with nearly every major engine component strengthened or re-engineered to handle the immense power reliably. The 170 in its name isn't just for show. It signifies the 170-proof E85 ethanol fuel mix required to unleash the full might of the engine. This results in a jaw-dropping 1,025 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and a whopping 945 pound-feet of torque at 4,200 revolutions per minute. The engine is smart too, automatically adjusting power based on the detected ethanol content. With Eden, you still get an impressive 900 horsepower and 810 pound-feet, while on regular 91-octane pump gas, it's a mere 880 horsepower. Under the hood, a 3.0-liter supercharger with a 3.12-inch pulley and a 105mm throttle body delivers 21.3 pounds per square inch of boost to the engine. Aerospace-grade metal parts, including cylinder head studs, ensure durability during the pursuit of outstanding performance. The entire drivetrain is fortified, featuring a thicker prop shaft and half shafts, along with a robust differential housing. Rear-wheel drive is the default configuration, and the 8-speed automatic transmission engages what feels like warp drive. To handle the raw power and optimize launch performance, the Demon 170 boasts a revised suspension setup with softer settings, allowing for effective weight transfer. This ensures that when you unleash the Demon, it not only roars, but also squats and grips the road for an adrenaline-pumping launch experience. The Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 isn't just about power. It's engineered to deliver mind-boggling performance. Theoretically, it boasts a 0-60 sprint of just 1.66 seconds, subjecting you to a peak acceleration force of 2.4 G. If that's not enough, it flaunts an NHRA-certified quarter-mile time of 8.91 seconds at a blazing 151.2 miles per hour. And for the top speed, it hits a hilarious 215 miles per hour. Now, the catch is, achieving these numbers is a drag strip fantasy. The specially prepared drag strip surface is where the magic happens, though sub-2-second sprints might still be possible on an unprepared drag surface. Launch control is your best friend here, with a launch assist feature to curb wheel hop. If you're into stationary burnouts, Line Lock has you covered, but be ready for those expensive tires to turn into smoke. However, before you decide to unleash this beast on the street, know that such shenanigans are strictly illegal. If you fancy taking your Demon to an NHRA-sanctioned event, you'll need to up your game with a roll cage and a parachute, conveniently available from the Direct Connection parts catalog. Interestingly, the secret sauce lies in the bespoke rear 315/50 R17 Mickey Thompson ET Street R drag radials, specially developed for this beast. They play a crucial role in making these incredible performance figures possible. Just remember, even with these top-notch tires, hitting 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds on a regular street with only rear-wheel drive is a bit of a stretch. Now I know what you are asking yourself now. How about fuel efficiency? The EPA may not have bothered with estimates for the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 miles per gallon figures, but let's face it, fuel efficiency isn't its strong suit. Predicting dreadfully bad gas mileage isn't exactly rocket science here. Even the regular SRT red-eye wide body, boasting over 200 horsepower less, manages 13/21/15 miles per gallon for the city/highway/combined cycles. Meaning, the Demon 170 is expected to fare even worse. With a modest fuel capacity of just 18.5 gallons and a fuel system that could outperform the average US showerhead in providing fuel, you might find yourself pleasantly surprised if you manage to squeeze more than 200 miles out of it daily. So, while the Demon 170 conquers the drag strip, you might want to keep an eye on the fuel gauge during your daily drives. Moving on, the design. While the SRT Hellcat widebody commands attention with its imposing presence, the Demon 170 takes a different approach, and it might leave you initially wanting. The disappointment kicks in with its narrower 245 series front tires mounted on black 18-inch alloys, lacking the aggressive front fender flares seen on its Hellcat counterpart. However, hold your judgment as the rear wheel arches come to the rescue, flaunting fender flares that house immensely wide 315 series drag radials on striking black 17-inch alloys. This unique setup makes the Demon 170 the sole challenger with a staggered wide body arrangement, featuring different wheel diameters for the front and rear. Surprisingly, the decision to skip front fender flares isn't just an aesthetic choice, it shaves off a notable 16 pounds. For those craving even more lightweight prowess, there's an optional upgrade to two-piece Lax Enterprises carbon fiber wheels with a distinctive large weave pattern and forged aluminum centers, cutting more than 22 pounds in total. The Demon 170 doesn't just look mean, it embraces functional design elements. Standard features include air catcher HID headlights, a vented air grabber hood with a substantial black hood scoop, a lightweight rear spoiler, and finely meshed upper and lower grills to ensure maximum airflow to the engine. The hood proudly displays an alcohol-injected logo, while the roof and trunk lids sport a sleek black finish. Special Demon badges grace the front fenders, and to add a touch of personal flair, the Demon itself rocks a 170 neck tattoo, giving this beast a unique and intimidating identity. Speaking of a unique identity, the inside of the Challenger SRT Demon 170 is not super fancy, with a dashboard we've seen for a while. It's made of practical materials and shows its age. But let's be real, that's not what this car is all about. When you open the long door, you'll know exactly which Challenger you're stepping into. To keep things light, there's only one seat by default, and it's covered in cloth. You can add more seats for up to 5 people, but that's an extra option. Even with just one seat, the interior space is surprisingly roomy, beating out most other coupes, especially in the back. You have a lot of options to customize the inside with Napa or Laguna leather seats, heated and ventilated seats, a sunroof, and more. The steering wheel for performance looks cool with a lit-up SRT logo, and you can even get it heated if you want. Also, don't forget to look out for the Demon 6666 badge inside, just below the air vent. It's a little reminder that you're driving the most devilish Challenger out there. The Demon 170 doesn't just impress with room for passengers, its trunk space is pretty remarkable too. With a generous 16.2 cubic feet, it beats out many full-size sedans, making it a champ for hauling all your gear to the drag strip. Dodge doesn't give a combined trunk volume with the space where the passenger seats usually are, but it's safe to say you've got plenty of room. Inside, storage options are a bit limited. You get a glove compartment, Dr. Pockets with bottle holders, 2 front cup holders, and a covered bin in the center console. Although it might be a bit tricky to reach, there's a handy net to keep things secure in the hollow space in the rear cabin where the bench's seat cushion used to be. So while the in-cabin storage is not overflowing, the Demon 170 makes up for it with a trunk that's ready for action. The price tag for the new Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 is to $96,666, and those repeated 6S in the price seem quite intentional given the car's name. Dodge had all 40 jailbreak packages pre-claimed by selected customers, priced $30,000 above the listed cost. Keep in mind that the MSRP doesn't cover the $2,100 gas guzzler tax or $1,595 destination fee, so realistically, a basic Demon 170 will set you back over $100. There's just one Demon 170, and it's already approaching $100,000. Customizing it will only add to the cost. Unfortunately, the $30,000 jailbreak package, which we'd have loved to go all out on, is no longer available, having been exclusive to chosen Demon 170 buyers. You can still add other extras, but your Demon 170 might not be everything you dreamed of. Thankfully, there are plenty of direct connection after sales goodies like a seat harness mounting kit, parachute kit, trunk organizer, and a carbon fiber close-out panel for the rear bulkhead. If you're considering a roll cage and parachute for NHRA events, keep in mind you won't be driving it on regular roads. Decisions. Dodge plans to make a maximum of 3,300 units, with 3,000 headed for the USA and 300 for Canada, though the final number depends on production capacity. All models come with one seat as standard, and additional passenger seating comes with an extra cost. On the bright side, each Demon 170 comes standard with a modern infotainment system and air conditioning to keep the V8 cool. Plus, every Demon 170 is sold with unique, limited edition content, including a special decanter set. Well, thanks for diving into the details of the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 with me. If you enjoyed this adrenaline-packed ride, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more automotive excitement. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you go for the Demon 170? Until next time, keep the pedal to the metal.